y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denasia, and today I'm going to be giving y'all the top tips on how to survive college. So I am a senior in college. Well, I will be in August, and I graduate next December, so I got 3 more semesters and I'm so excited. But I'm going to be giving y'all some tips on how to survive college. I know it can be a lot, from deadlines, classes, friends, just everything, especially like if you went off from home like me. Like, I know it can be a lot. Last year I was a transfer student, so I was a junior at a university. It was my first time at a university. My first 2 years I did online at a community college, so I really got the full experience last August until May this year. So I'm just gonna be telling you everything that I learned, and then stuff you can know before you go to college, or even if you're in college, just some tips for y'all to know. So the first tip I would tell y'all is to have time management. Like, that is very important because you're going to be juggling classes, assignments, events that's on campus, or even if you got a job, that's a lot going on at once. You need to make sure you manage your time so you can get everything that you have to do done at the correct time. Or you can use the calendar app on your phone. Like, it's very easy to write down when this assignment due, when this assignment is due, so you won't miss any assignments, or you can pass all your classes and you can just be on top of everything. I'm not gonna lie, I think I managed my time good sometimes, but sometimes I procrastinated a lot on assignments because, like, if it was essays, y'all, I was waiting dang near the last minute to do something because I hate writing essays. And now I know, like, I shouldn't wait that long, and I should have just been started when I first found out about it. So yeah, that's very important. Next tip I got for y'all is to go to class, even if you don't feel like it. Y'all gotta go to class because some professors do not play, and some professors are really chill and they don't care. But like in my case, I'm a social work major, and if we miss more than 2 days, we could make higher than an A. If we miss more than 3 days, you could make higher than a B. Like, it's just, you gotta take that serious. You cannot miss class. And even if you do miss class, you're gonna fall behind on stuff. Like, say it's that one day in class you miss, and they went over a whole bunch of important stuff, and you come back the next week, you don't know what they're talking about. So you do not need to miss class. You need to go. It was some days I did not feel like going, and I went. The only times I missed class, if I was just like feeling sick, and that was the only time. Well, I think I skipped class once, and it was the last class. Like, they didn't do nothing, and there was no point in going because it was literally the last day of class. Next tip I got for y'all is, do not be scared to email your professors or set up meetings with your professors. If you need help with anything, send your professor an email because they most likely will respond. They will help you, depending on the professor. They should, because that's their job. They here to help you and teach you. So don't be scared. If you need help, email them. If you're feeling confused, you're struggling in something, try to set up a meeting with them where they can help you get through the task or whatever y'all talking about. Don't struggle and stress about it. Email your professor if you need help, y'all. Okay, the next tip I got for y'all is to make at least one friend in every class. I know, personally me, I'm an introvert, and it's kind of hard for me to make friends, but all the friends that I made this year and last year were from all my classes, y'all. Every person was from all my classes. And in my classes, it was literally, I had 2 classes Tuesday, 2 classes Thursday, and it was all the same people. Every class, it was literally all the same people in every class. So I had no choice because I seen them twice a day, 2 times a week. Y'all need to make a friend where you won't feel alone. And like, say you miss a class and then they there, you could text them, oh, what did I miss, blah blah, they can help you. And like, it's always good to have one friend where you can just have somebody to be there for you. If you're struggling in class, y'all can help each other. And that's what I did. I made a few friends in my class, and I'm very grateful that I did, because that led us to like hang out of school. And I had a few friends that was outside of my major class that hung out, but I made even more friends to hang out with outside of my class, and it was great. And especially if you was a transfer student like me, I felt kind of lonely at first because I really didn't talk to somebody. Well, I had my boyfriend came up there with me, and I had a few friends that, like, childhood friends that I knew that was up there. But I wanted to make new friends. I was like, dang, I'm gonna make some new friends. And that's how I made it, just talk to them in class. Okay, tip 5 is to go to campus events. Y'all need to go to the campus events. And y'all, like I said, I'm an introvert and I do not like going out. But I went to a few of the campus events that my school had and it was very fun. Like some examples we had was a silent disco party, and that was so fun, y'all, because I never did anything like that and I always wanted to do it because I always seen videos on TikTok. I was like, dang, that looked fun. They also had like we had a thing called late night meal. When they served us like different type of foods. The sororities, fraternities was there strolling. They had music playing, just different stuff. Another one was, I think they had laser tag. I didn't go to that one, but they had laser tag. They had movie nights. They had a whole bunch of different stuff, and that's just like something fun you can do while you're on campus, especially if you stay on campus like I did. It was just something to do. Just get out there. You can even meet new people, just hang out. Okay, tip 6 is to take your mental health seriously. Y'all, college stress is really real. It's real, y'all. Especially if you're like, if you went off to a college that's not by your home. If you're going off by yourself, I know it can be very stressful. All the classes can be just very stressful. Like, it was very stressful for me at one point, because I just felt like I had a whole bunch of assignments on top, on top, on top. Man, it was just so much, y'all. So you need to take your mental health seriously. You just gotta stay strong. You will get through it. You just gotta push through. Don't give up, because you're there to get that degree. You need to get it. Don't give up, y'all. Just push through. You're gonna have some tough times at some point, but that's normal. Like, that's very normal. I don't think it's not normal, because it is, and you will eventually get through it, y'all. You will. You just gotta stay strong. Tip 7 is to don't compare your journey to anyone else's. You just need to focus on your journey and not nobody else's. You may see some other people graduate early. That's fine. That's cool. That's great. But you need to focus on yours. Even if they graduate early, that don't make you less of a person. You're gonna graduate. You still gonna graduate. That's all you need to focus on. You just gotta do what's best for you. And if it's best for you is not graduating early, then hey, it don't matter. Like, I was supposed to graduate next May, but since I was a transfer student, I'm graduating in December of 2026. I was sad at first because some of my friends are graduating in May, and I was like, dang, I wanted to graduate with them. But I realized there's nothing wrong with that. I just gotta take all the right classes, just everything to be able to graduate. And that's all I'm focused on. Know I'm gonna graduate and I'm gonna get it done. The next tip is find your study style early. So I know a lot of people study, they use flashcards. Some people can only study in silence. Some people can study even with noise. Like at my school, we had a library. Well, I'm pretty sure all schools have libraries. But in our library, you can go in there. It's like each floor. I think the higher you get is the quieter it gets. So if you want peace and quiet, go all the way up there and study. If you need peace and quiet, like a lot of people, they can't study when they in a room because they get distracted. Personally, me, I can study in my room. I think I went to the library a few times, and that was just for me to do some work. But you just need to find your study style. Flashcards, if you're using video, just anything, just find your right style for you. Okay, tip 9 is to advocate for yourself. Speak up for yourself, ask questions in class, whatever you gotta do, just advocate for yourself. This is probably a tip I can take on a lot, because I think I need to do better in that. Because when I was in class, I really didn't speak up. Like I said, I'm an introvert, and that's something I need to work on for my future classes. Is just speak up and ask more questions, because I was really the laid back one. I let all my friends ask questions, and I just laid back. It was a few times I asked some questions and I spoke up, but I think I need to work on that. So that's a tip for me, and that's a tip for y'all too. I feel like the more you're involved in your class, you can probably learn better doing that. Because if you're involved, you're learning. Even if you're not involved, you're still learning. But the more you're involved, you're just learning, because you're the one asking the stuff. You gonna remember that, because that's something you ask personally. And the last tip I got for y'all is to celebrate all your wins. Even if they're small, they're big, anything. If you finish an essay, you made an A, a B, celebrate it. You took all your time to finish the essay, a 10-page, 5-page. You put all your effort in that. Celebrate your wins, even if it's small or big. Like I said, it don't matter. Celebrate it. If you got out of bed and went to class, celebrate it. Because we know we be lazy sometimes. We don't want to go. So if you did go, if you got out that bed, celebrate it. Because a lot of people, if they say, oh, I don't feel like going, I'm not going to go. If you say, they ain't gonna feel like going. But you go, that's a win right there. It's just a win. You don't gotta wait till graduation to praise yourself. You can praise yourself every day. You got assignment done, praise yourself. Just be proud. Be proud of yourself. And don't wait till graduation to be proud of yourself. You get anything done. You met a new friend, celebrate it. You got a bed, celebrate it. You got assignment done, celebrate it. You go to a event on campus, celebrate it. Just celebrate anything. Like, you don't gotta wait for it to be a big accomplishment. It can be very small. Just celebrate it. But y'all, this concludes this video. I hope this video was helpful for anybody that watched. It was 10 tips to survive college. Let me know if y'all want to see a part 2. I'm gonna do 10 more tips, or any other video suggestions that y'all have. Just comment down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.